going on, my people? How you doing, Hums? How you doing, Nate? Moose? Welcome back if you guys were here previously. Welcome. How you doing, Gadgets? How you doing, user? What's going on, cards? All right, I think we are good to go now. I think we good, baby. Let me... All right, I think we are good to go. I think we good. I bought the bagels before it lagged out, but my name's not on there. So that's because that's 586, my friend. If you look over there, underneath that chair, it tells you 586. Let me pull up 585 for you. There you go, Nate. And we are down to 8 teams, so let's wrap this one up. We might as well just fill this, and then we'll go on to our first auction set. I'm waiting for those to get re-added, and then we are good to go, guys. If anyone could help out, big help, just liking that live, just like Chase's. Tap on that screen as much as you can. As long as you can remember, it'll help us bring this room back into the position where it needs to be, and we can continue to rock and roll today, baby. How you doing, Freshest? Always good to see you. Alino, Polo. We got DMV shop in the building. How you doing, Snake Eyes? Lily. As soon as this one fills and we rip that, guys, we're going right into auction sets as we fill the rest. I do have a few of tomorrow's breaks in the shop, too. Definitely take a look at those bad boys. Let me pin up the one we're working on right now. And if at any time you guys do notice a lag, it would be super noticeable. Let me know. Going on, Eduardo? MP4, welcome. We got Prism Value Packs and Prism No Huddle coming up next. There's only 8 spots left, guys. We are looking for the Bills, the Browns, which is kind of interesting. The Browns. Texans, Colts, Chargers. You should never be letting the Chargers sit when I'm here. Patriots, Titans, and the Commanders. That is all we're waiting for. What's going on, Sheffy? How you doing? How you is? You're packing. Are you moving? Or are you just going on a trip? Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, I haven't seen him either, Sparrow. Me neither. That's what's up, Chef. Where are you going? Are you going somewhere super fun? You going somewhere crazy? All right, we're down to 6 teams, my friends, my people, my homies. Sounds good, Sean. I'm getting you on there right now, my dude. And then we also have the Browns go down. Smart cookie. All right, Bills. Oops, I just put them in the wrong spot. All right, so we're waiting for those Bills, those Texans, Colts, Patriots, Titans, and Commanders. Kind of a funky last 6 to be up there for sure. Dude, Chef, that's insane. I was not expecting you to say that. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. We got the Commanders off the board. Final 5 here, baby. Let's do it. As soon as we are at this, you guys will be looking at 586. That's going to be two photogenic and 4 clip-ons. That's actually a banger break. That is a extreme banger of a break. We're running it right back in 587. So if you missed your spot in 586, check out 587. One has 13 teams left. One has 25. And actually, 587 is going to be tomorrow's first break. So you guys might as well get yourselves in early. There is only 25 spots remaining in that. What do you mean, Sheffy? That's when you sleep. You know you're going to be up all night the night before, getting your final preparations done. I love long flights. That's where I sleep. I cannot sleep in a car to save my life, but I can sleep on a plane like a baby. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You might need to get some melatonin or something, brah. You know what I mean? That's like the perfect place to get sleep. That is so wild to me. I can't do it in a car. I cannot sleep in a car. Actually, when I came to Florida, I drove 44 hours straight with my dad. We took turns, but neither one of us slept. We just took turns driving here. I cannot sleep in a car. That's so wild. That's so wild. It's so different. It's kind of crazy how different people are. Yeah, it was supposed to take 4 days. It was supposed to take 4 days and 20 hours or something for a regular person to drive with the stops that they would normally take. But yeah, I mean, my dad did 44 hours straight. Arizona. Arizona. It was when, it was 3 years ago. So it was when all that snow was going down too. So we had to take the long way. There is a shorter way, but we went all the way through basically New Mexico and then all the way through the long part of Texas. Like, you couldn't have drove any more miles through Texas than we did. Texas took an entire night from sundown to sun up. I'm from Arizona. I moved from Vegas, but we because we took that route, I went backwards a little bit, went to Arizona, and then came this way. What's going on, arch nemesis? Frankie Mendez, welcome. Yeah, and that's like the one state my dad is like, we are not staying here. They're like, he's like, if we stop at all, it's not going to be in Texas. So it's just gas trips. Guys, we are so close. We've only got 5 teams left, my friends. Let's go ahead and take care of these bad boys. Let's do it. This is the only night I have with you guys this week, too. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? You guys can find me tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow, but Thursday and Friday, I will be over on the Card Shop channel working evenings. I'm sure we're going to have some serious, fun things to be running. How you doing, Yexon? What's going on, Fernando? AK, Inked Bry, welcome, welcome. Just waiting on these last 5, folks. It's like a really, honestly, weird 5 to be up there, too. This is not the average last 5 teams that you're seeing on the board, you know? Yeah, it was huge. You know what I did like about Texas? The gas prices. That was one thing that was nice about Texas. And guys, our last scheduled break of the evening is 586. That's going to be 2 photogenic boxes. And it's going to be 4 clip-ons. And while we're filling that, we will be running one on auction too. 1 photogenic box and 2 clip-ons. So it's going to be a photogenic kind of hour here next up. If you guys wanted to, technically tomorrow's first break of the day, 587, which is also in the shop, only has 25 teams left, but it is also 2 photogenic boxes and 4 clip-ons. If you guys were to fill that tonight, we could definitely rip it, and then we could replace it for tomorrow. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you missed your team in 586, that thing's already more than halfway filled. Go and look at 587, see if there's anything over there that strikes your interest. It is the same break back to back. You know, that's one thing that I really miss, Chef. Dude, over in the desert, you know, you've got all those taco shops, you know what I mean? I miss that. I would have never thought coming over here that there would not be, like, any Mexican food. You know what I mean? I need Roberto's, Humberto's, Filiberto's, Berto's, you know what I'm saying? Any of those doughs. I want them. I want a carne asada burrito with potatoes and cheese, and that's it, and green sauce. Pinche, where? You need to point me in the right direction, bro, because I just want a Roberto's burrito so bad. I'm telling you, next time I go to Vegas or you go to Vegas, we're gonna have to ship some burritos over, bro. Bring burritos. Yeah, it's very similar to Nevada and Arizona too, Chef. I didn't do a lot of taco trucks, but listen, like, you know how Publix is in Florida? Like the burrito shops and taco shops are just the same. They're like on every corner, bro. You think so, Chris? I mean, he's gonna be the one to tell you. I mean, I just listen, I don't miss people, I don't miss places, I don't miss anything in Vegas besides the freaking burritos. Spicy carrots, onions, green sauce. So good, dude. I'd go to town in a Roberto's right now. But yeah, anyways, I'll get your burrito order, Chris, before I go to Vegas next. I'm definitely bringing him some back. All right, we got the Colts off the board. So we are down to 4. I do see spots going down in 586. Highly suggest you guys check out 587 because that is the same exact break as 586. And if we do fill that tonight, we can rip that tonight, baby. You know what I'm saying? Titans off the board. Dude, I never even thought about that. He probably does know all the good spots, dude. We're down to 4. We can do this. We're actually down to 11 and 586 too, guys. Make sure you are checking in the future. Chris, I don't know if you know, we ended up having to relaunch, my dude. We were lagging. Yep. How weird. You were reading my mind. These are not going to make it to auction, my dude. These are not going to make it to auction. You got a whole another hour. I don't think it's a ticky-tock, Chef. I think it's just us changing offices and stuff. Maybe we're both having the same issue. Maybe it is a TikTok thing. I thought it was us. Thought it was the internet connection. What's going on? I love tacos. That's crazy. We were just talking about tacos and burritos. We got Todd in the building. We got Mayita in the building. We got Lennon. Rick. Huh, maybe it is that then, Pop. Sheffy. I thought it was, I honestly thought it was just because we were in a new office. The new temp office. How you doing, Savage? Floro, welcome. Uber Moose, welcome. Da, 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 4 teams, guys. It is kind of weird. Do you notice that they're all red, white, and blue teams? What is happening? What is happening? And it's kind of weird that we've got 4 red, white, and blue teams when you're pulling out red, white, and blues out of the prison value packs. I mean, guys, are we make it make sense? Did we leave every red, white, and blue team up there when you have color match opportunities here? Think about it. Kind of wild. They're like, hey, you know what? You can hit out of here, red, white, and blues. Let's buy every team that's not red, white, and blue. No, not me. No more. Baby, don't hurt me. Well, hopefully it gets figured out soon, Chef, because, no bueno, you know what I mean? No bueno. 4 teams left, guys. I'm going to take a bathroom break. Listen, let's get these 4 teams off the board so we can start an auction set tonight. How does that sound? Because I've already got it set up here. We're going to be doing a single box of Photogenic with 2 clip-ons while we're filling the 2 boxes of Photogenic with 4 clip-ons. All right, how we doing? All right, guys, do you want to start on a surprise set? I mean, we've only got 4 teams to go, but we can start on a surprise set. Maybe we do that. I mean, we're going to have to stop as soon as that one fills, but I'm not seeing this making any movement. You know what I mean? So we're going to start on S64 here. As soon as that fills, 585, we will get on that. We're going to start with 20-second auctions here. We will work our way down to 15. All right. There you go, guys. Top teams are there. This is going to be your first spot going down. There is no one down so far, so pay attention. Sleep after some of these ones fall off. We are starting right now. First one up, add a buck. This is going to be for Photogenic and 2 clip-ons. 2 chances at a $3,000 ceiling, and you got your Photogenic copy in there, too. We got Eastside in the lead at $3. $1 a box. That's wild. How you doing, Jeremy? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, anyone big is alive because everyone is alive right now. No one's been taken. Get in early. Got Sean taking the first one, baby. See what we got for you. Holy smokes, we take that. You guys better be paying attention. We might be seeing big names fall off early. We are up in a buck. Bang, Sean. Exactly. I actually have never seen that before. Nicely done, Sean. All right, here we go. We're at $2, guys. Next one is up. Wakey, wakey. We still got those Browns, Chiefs, Bears, Tyler, Shuck, Panthers, Jags, Raiders, Chargers, Seahawks. I mean, everyone's up there but the Giants. We got Cash taking the next one for a steal. Bengals off the board. Next one's live at $1. Moving quick, guys. Wakey, wakey. We're at $2 right now. This is Photogenic Hobby, which is a banger of a product, and 2 clip-ons. Eastside take it for an absolute steal. All right, Cowboys are off the board. Next one is live at $1. Stack them up, guys. We're probably going to be seeing big names fall off early, too. I mean, the Giants are already gone. We just saw the Cowboys leave. Not the time to be taking a nap. Nap later when the big teams fall off. Nap later. You know what I mean? NRP and then lead at 11. Snagging it. Titans are off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got Eastside in the lead at $2 right here. All 3 boxes in the break. 2 chances at a $3,000 ceiling plus the Photogenic. Dun, 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 dun. Chase taking lead at 11 here. Snagging it. We've got those Rams off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got Jay in the lead here. Your guys' average is at $20. Anything underneath that, you're doing very well. Very well. All right, we got Jay taking it. Oh, Vikings off the board. Next one's live at $1. Wakey, wakey, getting in the break for an absolute steal here, guys. All 3 boxes. Photogenic 2 clip-ons. That's a banger of a break. Get yourself in. Got Derek taking lead here. B. Smith said, hold my drink. There we go. I like that a lot. Saints are off the board. Next one's live at $1. B. Smith ain't messing around and still getting in for a serious deal here. Average is at 20. Anything underneath that, you guys are doing good. You're doing good. All right, we got the Broncos off the board. Next one's live. Derek in the lead at 11. And he's not messing around. He wants these spots. I would too. You guys are getting in under the average right now for everybody live. And I'm here for that. Not something that you see often. Super often. So get in where you fit in. Packers are off the board. Next one's live at $1. Next one's live. Live at $1. I will not be here tomorrow, guys. I will miss you. But it is my day off tomorrow. So let's make the magic happen this evening. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. Let me pull you hitties. So, Eastside, totally cool. You do have trading potential here. Guys, check out the chat. Check out the chat. Put in, if you guys are picking up something, like you grab a team that you're not necessarily interested in, throw it in the chat. You do have trading potential here. We got the Jags off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got Derek in the lead for a steal and an average down. Let's go. Let's go. All right, B. Smith taking it. What did we get for you this time? We got the Commanders off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got Nate taking control here. Snagging it. Falcons off the board. For Nate. Next one's live at $1. We are up. Get yourselves in. Photogenic 2 clip-ons. Looking for upgrades in those clip-ons. Looking for some upgrades. What's going on, Lopez? Good to see you. The Lopez Special. B. Smith snagging another one. We got those Dolphins off the board. Next one's live at a buckaroonie. How you doing, Lopez? How's your day? And RP in the lead with an average down. He ain't messing around. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Lopez said, hold my drink. I want in. Yes, I do. Been busy? Yeah, 586 is happening today, lady. That is the last break of the evening. 587 is the first break of the morning. And if you guys do want to fill that one up, we can rip both tonight. Same exact break. Same exact break. We are up. Nice pickup on the Niners, Lopez. Nice pickup. We got Chase in the lead with a max bid. All right, B. Smith taking it. Seahawks off the board. Next one's live at $1. We're moving quick, folks. Moving quick, taking names. We still have 4 spots left in 585. And what's super unusual about 585, guys, you're literally pulling your red, white, and blues out of these Prism value packs. And the only teams that are left are color match opportunities to those red, white, and blues that we're pulling out of those value packs. It's blowing my mind. Someone go take the 4 teams off of 585. Lions, all 4 of them are color match opportunities. We're live at $1 on the next one. I think that's the silliest thing I've seen today. 4 color match teams left up on a break and we're just chilling. There we go. East side make a move. Made a move. I like it. Derek snagging it for a steal. You guys want to fill 585 before this fills too, or we're ripping this first. Just to let you know. Colts are off the board. Next one's live at $1. 585 should be first. All color match opportunities for the red, white, and blues that you're pulling out of the value packs too. We got Chase in the lead at 9 for Photogenic and 2 chances at a $3,000 ceiling. He's a smart cookie. He is a smart cookie. Your guys' average is at $22. Anything under 20, you're doing very well for yourselves. We got the Steelers off the board. Next one's live at $1. Are you talking about our second channel, Alexander? Are you talking about our card shop channel? It is BlackTie Card Shop. BlackTie Card Shop. Or you could even look up BlackTie Bangers. It'll take you to the same place. We got Derek in the lead at 14. Oh, the other break. Okay, so that one, Alexander, if you go down here into that shopping cart, you will see all of our pick your team breaks. 585 should be at the very top of that. We've also got 586 happening tonight, which is 2 photogenic boxes and 4 clip-ons. And we've got that same exact break running at 7:30 in the morning. I kind of have a feeling that might fill tonight, and we're going to be ripping both of those, 586 and 587. Next one's alive at $1. You're so welcome. We got Timothy in the lead for a dealio. Your guys' average now is $23. Anything under 21, you're doing super good. So good. You're doing so good. All right, Patriots are off the board. Next one's live at $1 hair. Lotus. And our P in the lead. CJ said, hold my drink. If you're under 23, you're doing... Oh, sorry. If you're under 24, you're doing very well. You're doing very, very well. CJ coming in hot. Snagging it. Raiders are off the board. Next one's live at $1. We're down to 14 teams already, guys. We are moving quick. Actually, we're down to 11. Whoops. All right, NRP taking it. Taking the Browns. We like. Next one's live at $1. Whoa. 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 All right, Joe taking this one. Bears are off the board. Next one's live at $1. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. We got CJ in the lead at 11. LC took over. Cardinals off the board. And our next one's live at $1. All right, CJ taking it. Just one in each one, Joe. We got the Chiefs off the board. Next one is live at $1. What you're really looking for in there, Joe, is one of these. We're looking for upgrades. If we hit this upgrade, you're going to go from a $69 repack to a $300 repack. And in that $300 repack, you got a $50 floor and 3 other upgrades that you can hit. Those 3 repacks that you can hit upgrades for all have floors of 200 and ceilings of 3,000. All right, guys, average is a 21. If you're under 19, you are killing it with who is still live on the board. You got Rick taking this one. Ooh, Lopez with the last 0.25 seconds tonight. We've got the Panthery boys off of the board. Next one's live at $1. Chase taking over at 11. Anything under 19? Chef's kiss, guys. Chefy's kiss. Rick taking this next one. We've got the Jets off the board. So what? We got 5 teams left here, guys. We have 3 teams left in 585. Wake up. Every single team that is left is a color match opportunity for the red, white, and blues. Next one's live at $1. Very, very welcome, Lopez. Anything under 19, which is your average, you guys are doing very well. Get these last 5 spots. How you doing, Gilbert? All right, Chargers off the board. Next one's live. Last 4, Bills, Texans, Eagles, Bucks. Bills, Texans, Eagles, Bucks. There we go. Eagles off the board. Next one's live. Last 3, Bills, Texans, and the Bucks. Average is at 19. If you guys are underneath that, you're golden. You know what I mean? Bad money. Taking this one. Bills are off the board. Next one's live at $1. Chase in the lead at 8. Chase got a max bid. He ain't messing around tonight. Let's go, Chase. Buccaneers off the board. Next one's live at $1. This is going to be between the Texans and the Bills. Texans and the Bills. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Texans off the board. Bills are up. This is for the Bills. No questions asked. Whoever wins this, taking those Bills. Oh, wait. Did I already do those? What in the world here? Oh, Bills did fall off. I'm silly. I'm silly. All right. There you go. I got you, money. I got you. All right, I'm going to go grab your team sheet, then we're ripping. Guys, listen, 585 in the background literally only has 3 teams. They're all color match opportunities. We should go grab that so we can rip and rip. All right, here we go. Let's rip, my friends. Break number 3 of the day for me. Break S64. 1 photogenic, 2 clip-ons. Let's start out with the clip-ons. Start out with a upgrade. Banana. Let me double check on that. I got Rick on that, but I will double check for you before we start. Yes, you are correct, Gilbert. Go ahead and take that screenshot, Gilbert. You're very welcome. I got that new one printed out, too. I'll get that fixed up for you. All right, guys, let's find an upgrade. Let's find an upgrade. Here we go. Dang it, not one. Hall of Fame. Ooh, Dwight Farini out of 50. 20 on the print. Hall of Fame on card. Cantinato. That one's going to Derek. Not an upgrade, but we'll take a Hall of Famer auto. Next. Dang it. It's not an upgrade. Oh, it's a zebra, though. It's a zebra. Jalen Waddle on the zebra wave. Premier level. Going to the Dolphins. Going to Nate. Not bad at all for not upgrades. All right, getting into that hobby. Right, Nate? That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Best of luck, guys. Let's pull some craziness here. We got Jalen Royals. Travis Hunter on the scrapbook. We got Puka, Michael Penix, and Darnold. Let's go, Lopez. Just for you, Lopez. Jahad Campbell. We got Chris Olave on the light it up. Ooh, out of 99, Quinshon Judkins, baby. 14 on the print. Rookies in motion going to the Browns. Going to Super Bang. Kobe Turner and Joe Burr. That was a thickie sleeve. All right, continuing on. Travis Hunter. Travion Henderson on the game day debut for the Patriots. A-Chain. Kenneth Murray. Garrett Bowles. How you doing, Just a Girl? Kyle Williams. We've got Matt Stafford on the scrapbook. Out of 35, 16 on the print. Jordan Watkins going to the Niners. Going to my friend Josue. Rocky Boy and Juwan. RCR. Sounds good. Josue. All right, Savion Williams. We got rookies in motion for Ibuka. Blake Cashman for the Vikings. Going to Jay. Solid auto on that, not numbered. Ryan Kelly and Greg Rousseau. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Now we teamed up. We did it. You know what I'm saying, Josue? All right, come on, Bearskis. Show yourself. Show yourself. Shamir. Different view for Derrick Henry. Chase McLaughlin out of 99. 9 on the print. Going to the Buccaneers. Going to my friend Chase. Hey, it's a chase for Chase. Haha. Baker Mayfield and Edgerrin Cooper. How you doing, Mr. Biz? All right, Makuba. We've got lighted up for Travis Hunter. Going to the Jags. Going to Jay. Trevor Lawrence. Amon-Ra. And JSN. All right, Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Going to Nate. DeAndre Swift.
Oh, boy.
Got out of 150. Jalen Noel. 102 on the print. Going to the Texans. Going to Cassius. Tyrone Tracy and Khalil Shakir. All right. Caleb Johnson. We got snapshots for Patty Mahomes. Ooh, Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. I still can't believe these are not numbered. Going to my friend Gilbert. There we go. The Chargers hitties continue. Don't let Chargers sit when I'm here, guys. Drake May, Marquise Brown. The only thing that I am not happy about is the way that they did these cards, because normally the back is different than this. It's upside down, which would make this in the top loader normal, but a little different. I do like that Omarion Hampton a lot. All right, Riley Leonard. We got a spacer. Luther Burden for the rookies in motion. Cameron Dicker doing a kicker. That is 65, 19 on the print. Again, going to the Chargers. Going to Gilbert, Jared Goff, and Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, here we go. Over the side piles first. Travis Hunter on the snapshots. Rookies in motion for Ibuka and Luther Burden. Out of 65, Cameron Dicker. Out of 150, Jalen Noel. Chase McLaughlin out of 99. Travis Hunter. Game day debut for Travion Henderson. 2 clip-ons. You got Jalen Waddle on the Zebra Wave. Dwight Freeney out of 50, 20 on the print. On-card auto. And then you got Jordan Watkins out of 35. And you got rookies in motion for Judkins out of 99. Amarian Hampton not numbered, solid auto. And Blake Cashman as well, solid auto. Sounds good. Lopez. I'll get that handled for you. All right, guys. Literally, let's fill 585. There's 3 teams left. Every single one of them is a color match opportunity, which is crazy. And you're 20% off. Let's go. The name of the product at the end? Are you talking about up here? Or the one that we just ripped, Gilbert? Okay, so these right here are Prism value packs. That's where you're going to find like a silver, a couple of red, white, and blues. And I believe a color. I think there's a silver, a color, and then like 2 or 3 red, white, and blues in each pack. But it is a Prism value pack box. Yeah, that's going to be the next strip. You're going to have the no huddle, and then you're going to have that Prism value box. There's, I believe, 12 packs in here. Yeah, 12 packs in there, 15 cards a piece. And then the one that we were just ripping is called Photogenic. That's a pretty, that one just came out not too long ago for this year, but great product. I do see spots going down in 586 and 587. 587 is technically a break for tomorrow morning, guys, but I do have a feeling we might be filling that and ripping that tonight. Very welcome, Gilbert. Three teams, guys. They're all color match opportunities for the red, white, and blues as well. So silly that we're sitting here with 3 teams left. and 20% off. None. This break is going to be the Prism Value Pack box and the No Huddle box. And then our next break is going to be 2 photogenics and 4 clip-ons, my friend. We're down to 2, guys. Listen, go take those 2 teams. There's no reason not to. They're silly teams to be up there because you are pulling red, whites, and blues out of this box here. They are color matches. Yeah, but really, Nate, it should just fill. I mean, there's like I said, there's color match opportunities for both teams that are left up there. There should be absolutely no reason that we're not filling right now. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys got Titans and Patriots left. Not sure what the holdup is. It's very weird. Bengals down in 586 and 587. I really do feel like 587 might just fill tonight, guys. It is the same exact break as 586, but it's for 7:30 in the morning. And we can definitely rip that as soon as it fills. Just a heads up. Thank you, user. Appreciate you for letting me know. Sounds good, Corey. I appreciate you. Browns down in 586. So now we're at the point, you guys should just be looking ahead if you got everything that you want. 586, 587, the same exact break. I really see us just ripping 587 tonight, really. To your mom. All alone. I mean, dang, 586 is basically filled as well. So yeah, if you guys missed out in 586, check out 587. Let's just fill both of them tonight. Why not? 49ers are also down in 587. Your mama. I'm on mouse. Where are you at? I see someone picked up a Colston Loveland on-card autograph. Reynaldo, if you're in here, let me know. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate you for letting me know. Check it out now. There's your team sheet, guys. I'm gonna grab that and then we'll get to ripping, my friends. All right. And next break. It's real. Oh. Hold on. All right, my friends. Only 7 spots left in the next one. We might as well. We might as well. Let's do this.
Let's rip.
Let's rip, my friends. All right, 4th break of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4th break of the day. Break 585. Prism value packs. Prism no huddle coming at you. Appreciate you guys feeling that. Let's go. We're gonna start with the let's start with the value packs. Start with these value packs. All right. Namaste. Let's rip some hitties. These things are huge. They're huge. All right, here we go. We got Ernest, Certain. Oh, that's weird. 3 are backwards. Unusual, Charles, Brett, Cade, AJ, Deshaun, Matthew Golden on the base. Darren Bland for the Cowboys on the hollow, or on the silver. I was going to 2. We got J Love on that first red, white, and blue. Calvin Johnson. We signed both of those guys. Siobhan Revel for the Cowboys as well, going to 2. There we go. Rookie red, white, and blue. Cameron Jordan for the Saints on the green. Ashton Genty Emergent, and Sean Taylor on the prismatic green. Very cool. Yeah, we got some of those. We got some of those, my friend. We're actually probably going to do one of those next, to be honest. I'll see what I have in surprise sets, but I believe I have 2 of those. All right, Vernon, Justin. Backwards cards, so weird. Josie, Trent, DeAndre, Jaden, Calvin, Will Howard on your rookie base. Woody Marks for the Texans on the silver. Going to Derek. L'Jarius Sneed, Carl Pickens, Brock Purdy, Ricky P for the Niners, Cam Ward, and wow, Tyler Shuck on the green emergent. I like that. So ceiling and floor for the clip-ons. Floor is $10. Ceiling is $3,000. Let's go, D-Lane. And which hobbies are you talking about? Are you talking about the, are you asking about the photogenics in the background? I just get some regular sleep. Alright, so for photogenic, you've got a couple of things that you can hit in there. You've got a flex, which is considered an SSP. You've got names of the game, which is an SSP. And you've got in motions. Those are the 3 that you're majorly looking for. Photogenic is a banger product, though. That's not one of the... It's one of those products that you don't necessarily think about SSPs in because there's just so much to hit. I really like when they add those clip-ons to them, too, because it's a lot of big benefit. All right, here we go. Michael Pittman, Zach, Bryce, backwards. Carl, Anthony, Bobby, Russell, Rashard Smith on the rookie base, Ray Lewis for the Ravens on the silver, going 2-2. Anthony Richardson, Julius Peppers, Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Cowboys are kind of eaten. Also going to 2. Kenneth Grant on the color match for the Dolphins. We take that. Going to Chase. We got Fractal for Brock Bowers, Jordan Addison on the fireworks, and Kid Reporter. Yeah, these packs right here too, guys. If you were to go to like a card show or something like that, or shop, you'd probably be picking these up for like 25, 30 bucks a pack. All right, Dwayne Kyler. Tucker, Bucky, Calvin, Pat, Jerome, Keandre Lambert-Smith on the rookie base. Adam Thielen for the Panthers on the silver. Going to Big Ken, Dawson Knox, Trevor Lawrence. Heck yeah, Cam Scattaboo. Going to G-Man on the color match. That's sick. We got Trey Hendrickson, Caleb Williams, and Prison Break for Patty Mahomes on the green. Nice hit on the Scattaboo. We take that. All right. Seahorn, Pickens. Hines, CJ, Sam, Theo, Carnell. We got Thomas on the rookie base. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons on the silver. Going to Big Ken. Brock Bowers, Josie Jewell, Michael Williams for the Niners. Going to one-up breaks. Brian Robinson Jr., Fireworks for Ibuka, and Fractal for Joe Burr. I think this pollen around here is finally catching up to me. Boop, 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 boop. Feel free to take those last 7 teams in the next break, guys. We could go right into that, really. That's the last scheduled break of the night, but if you wanted to fill up 587 too, we can rip that tonight as well. Same exact break as 586. All right, Jalen, Bijan, LeGarrette, Dwight, Khalil, Jalen, Jerome. We got Jackson Dart on the rookie base. Josh Simmons on the rookie silver for the Chiefs. Going to Michael, Aaron Glenn, Trent McDuffie, De'Aaron Bland for the Cowboys once again. Kirby Joseph for the Lions, and Jaden Higgins, Ibuka. All right, Tavondre Sweat, Namdi, Rashid, Bretton Strange, Garrett, Evan, Nick, Kenneth Grant on the rookie base. Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots on the silver going to Jer. Charles Woodson, Kyle Pitts, Trevor Etienne for the Panthers going to Big Ken on the red, white, and blue. Isaac Tesla going to 2 on the green shock. Ted McMillan on the prismatic. Randy Moss prismatic green. And Kid Reporter. All right. Andrew, Josh. We got Cole Kmet, Christian Watson, Tony, Joe, Aiden, Isaac Tesla, rookie base. Young Ho Koo for the Falcons on the silver. Dave Craig. TJ Watt. Jalen Noel for the Texans on the color match. Going to Derek. Devin Hester on the green. Brian Thomas on the fractal. Amon Ra, Fireworks. All right. Willis, Rocket, Marvin. Ken, Cooper, Clay, Quinnen. Armand Membo on the rookie base. TJ Watt on the silver for the Steelers. Going to King T. Jared Verse, Brett Favre, Tyleek Williams for the Lions. Going to 2. Isaiah Pacheco, green shot. Jaden Daniels. And Brian Thomas Jr. on the global reach. How you doing, Stacy? All right, we got T, Devon, Trey, Gino, Braden, Dallas, Jameson, Jalen Walker, rookie base, Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. Going to user on the silver. Jim Kelly, Kate Stover, Jan Stenerud, Patty Mahomes on the green, Luther Burden on the fireworks, and Tyler Warren green fireworks. No. All right, 2 more packs of the value packs, then we're going on to the no huddle. Yeah, and thank you. Thank you, CJ. We got Micah, Leonard, Troy, Tori, Justin, Mark, Tim, DJ Giddens for the Colts. We got Travis Etienne on the silver for the Jags. Going to Brandon, Mike Vrabel, Tremaine Edmonds, Quinshon Judkins for the Browns. On the red, white, and blue we take. Going to Jay. Armand Membo, super color match on the Jets. Going to Harley Lover, Luther Burden on the Emergent, Joe Montana, Prismatic, and Kid Reporter. All right, Mike, Matt, Joe. Max, Cavante, Austin, Joe. We got Jaden Blue rookie base. TJ Hawkinson on the Vikings on the silver. Ernest Biner, Quiddy Pay, Mason Graham again for the Browns. Going on the red, white, and blue. Keon Coleman green. Travion Henderson and Dylan Gabriel also for the Browns. All right, let's move on to the no huddle. I know, that really was, wasn't it? Browns came out all at once. Right, Nate? They're eating, bro. Whoever got that Kid Reporter spot is eating. All right, here we go. Best of luck. We got Reed, Love, Kelvin Banks, Tootin, Josh Allen for the Bills on their red disco. We take that for sure. Going to CJ at a 99, 45 on the print, my friend. Base. All right. Vernon, Cam Scattaboo on the rookie base. Alec Aomanor. Jackson Dart, baby. Disco. We take that, G-Man. That's nasty. That's nasty. Give me some Jackson Dart. Greg Rousseau on the lockdown disco base. Very nice hit. Me and Jackson Dart are pretty much homies at this point. Bijan, Phil Maffa, Taj Brooks, Aiden Hutchinson on the disco, Barry Sanders on the prismatic disco, Kid Reporter, and base. Yes, I sure did, CJ. I pull a lot of Jackson Dart. I also pull a lot of Ashton Genty, too. It's just been like a non-stop roll. Gunnar Helm. Aaron Jones for the Vikings at a 99, 15 on the print. And Jay, we got a Mason Graham Disco Auto, not numbered. Solid Auto. Small but mighty. And base. That manga ended up 10ing too, CJ. That was a sick hit. I also pulled a Prism Choice Black. The black golds for him. And it was a jersey match out of 8. Jalen Milroe, Kenneth Grant, Ken O'Brien on the disco. Isaac Tesla for the Lions going to 2 on the variation. Very nice hit. And base. Love tonight. All right. James Pierce Jr., Tyler Booker, Brock Bowers on the disco, and base. Updated the job description? What you mean? T. Higgins, Terrence Ferguson, Kyle Williams, Cooper DeJean on the blue disco at a 125. 85 on the print going to the Eagles. Harley Lever. We got Prison Break 4, Malik Neighbors, and base. My name is Sarah Rose. I'm here to rip you hitties, if you didn't know. Tonight. Gotta show the boys how it's done, you know what I'm saying, CJ? And Devonta, James Cook, Devin Neal, Walter Nolan, Jaden Higgins for the Texans on the perk, going to Derek. Out of 75. And 6 on the print, Derek. I love a perp. Base. There we go again. CJ. Janu, Caleb, Jackson frickin' Dart, Calvin Ridley out of 99 for the Titans. 65 on the print. Going to Corey. We got Jahmyr Gibbs on the all-purpose Kid Reporter and base. Last pack magic here. Last pack magic. That break in the background, guys, there's only 6 spots left. We should go and fill that so we can get right into the rip. Greg Rousseau, Travis Kelce. Oh, we got a pink rookie. Jordan Watkins. Walter Nolan for the Cardinals. Going to Big Ken. I love a pink. Out of 25, 11 on the print. You got Cam Ward on the fractal insert, disco, and base. Na, 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 na. All right. That's everything I still need to sleeve. Oops. All right, let's go over all these. Peace out, CJ. I'm sure I'll see you later on in the week. Have an amazing night. All right, guys, here we go. Inserts first. Emergent for Tyler Shuck, Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, Tyler Warren, Ebuka, Silvers, Woody Marks, Josh Simmons, Terrence Ferguson. Isaac Tesla on the variation. Mason Graham. Anything I put on this back, well, I do suggest pre-grades on. Jackson Dart on the disco. Siobhan Revel, Cam Scattaboo, red, white, and blue. Tyler Booker, Mason Graham, Quinshon Judkins, Tyleek Williams, Jalen Noel, Trevor Etienne. Michael Williams, green for Armand Membo. Isaac Tesla. Kenneth Grant, Cooper DeJean, Walter Nolan, Jaden Higgins, Josh Allen, Calvin Ridley, and Aaron Jones. All right. How you doing, Big Philly style? Four chances at a $3,000 ceiling. 2 photogenics here. You guys want to snag those other 6 teams? You might as well. I mean, there's only 6. 4 of them are in your carts already. There's 5 now and 4 in your carts. Now get this. If you missed your spot in 586, I think it is highly likely that we will be filling 587 this evening. Okay, it's a 7:30 in the morning break, but there's only 23 spots left. 2 of those are in your cart. We got a couple hours here, so I would suggest going and filling that one too. We might as well. Might as well, you know? What's going on, Winning? Where are you now? Alright, I'll be right back, guys. 5 teams left there. Like I said, if you missed out there, check out 587. We are now down to 21 teams in 587. So they're both moving. Alright, let's see what we're going to do for a surprise set here, too. Let's see. Seahawks, Vikings, Bucks, Commanders, and Cardinals are the only things that you're waiting for in 586. Alright, signature series is what we're going to do next. So it's going to be 4 autos, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Let me go. I got to grab one of the boxes. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, it's going to be 20-second auctions. There is 65 different players that sign in this product here. There's your scrolling list. We've got players like Josh Allen, Patty Mahomes signing in this product too. Those are huge, expensive autos. I mean, Patty Mahomes, you're talking $2,500 an auto, no matter, and that's not even on the card that he's signing. There's a card in there too that he signs. And then Josh Allen, you're looking at like 550 per auto too. So we'll get started on that. As soon as those 5 teams fill in 586, guys, we can stop this and rip that. So whenever that happens, we will make our way over there. So just me, I would go and check out BlackTie.live. That is our store that has everything in it. Normally I do have the shop filled over here too, but we're having like glitching issues when I fill that up tonight, so I don't have them in there. But BlackTie.live, put that in your Google search bar. There is a whole section in there that has anything that you can personally buy. You can buy it over there, and I can still rip it or ship it for you over here. That'll give you every single option of whatever we have. I know we got a lot of WWE. And then also, just me, if you are looking in my shop, there is breaks with the WWE tops that I think you're looking for. You can get into tomorrow's breaks early from there. All right. Skull, you should see it. It should be the first item in the shop. Unless you're asking about this one right here. This one's going to be an auction break. So those ones we can't throw in the shop. The one that is in there with very little spots to fill is 586. And then if you guys want to rip 587, it's the same exact break as 586. Feel free to go and fill her up. How you doing, D-Lane? So that one's S61. This is going to be an auction break, and we're getting started on that right now. You won't be able to see it in the shop because it's all starting at $1. You can't pre-buy in. Right now, nothing's been taken out of there yet, Skull. So this first one is everything available. And then again, like I said, guys, if 586 fills at any point, we will stop the auctions and we will get into 586. I suggest checking 586 and 587 out. All right, here is your first auction. This is for the 4 autos here, guys. Your top 16, or sorry, top 18 names are on your right-hand side there. Four guaranteed autos coming out of here. This sounds like a fun song. All right, we got Mike Evans coming off first. Next one's live at $1. And we will move down to 15 seconds here, guys, as soon as we start getting the groove going here. All right, Skull taking another. Allen Iverson off the board. Next one's live in a butt. This is going to be 4 $300 boxes here, guys. You got $1,200 in product. 4 autos coming out of here, absolutely guaranteed. We got Nate in the lead at $5. That's a banger. But yeah, I mean, we're looking... This name right here, guys, man charges us $2,500. Doesn't matter if we're signing a piece of paper or a card. But in this case, it would be a card. And I can promise you, it's going to be a significant card. There's no way we're paying $2,500 for an auto on a base card. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying, get your spots. We got Chase Brown off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right. Bad and fast. Taking the next one. Devontae Adams is out of here. Next one's live at $1. We got Skull in the lead at 12. He ain't messing around. He's got a max bid. Taking it. All right, we got Zay Flowers off the board. So, guys, your average right now is at 30. Anything that you guys are getting under 27, you're wheeling and dealing and keeling. Next one's live at $1. Average is 30. Anything under 27 is going to be your 10% plus discount. D-Lane, were you in here the other day for that? I was running one of these the other day. Someone said, Zay Flowers is a guaranteed spot. I'm like, I don't know. I honestly haven't pulled that many. And then, bang, what do you know? It was the first card pulled. I thought you were saying that for a specific conversation I just ran into. That's why I asked. Jordan Addison is out of here. Next one's live. Ellie, now that's my most pulled card, D-Lane. Ellie. I just pulled one 2 days ago too. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was just funny. I had someone come in here the other day and they're like, guaranteed hit for Zay. They weren't even the one that got the spot, but I was like, it's very weird. I haven't hit that much Zay. And then, sure as it was, first card I pulled out was a Zay. I was like, dang, you called that. Talk about calling it. You know what I mean? It might have been. It might have been. We're moving quick, guys. Get in. You are looking at 4 $300 boxes here. Your right-hand side of your screen is telling your biggest players that are still live and in action. Get your spots. Faithful, we like that, baby. Justin Herbert off the board. Next one is live at $1. We got Big Lovely taking control here and well under the average. Average is 30. If you guys are under 27, you're doing super well. Super well. All right, B. John Robinson is off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got Nate in the lead at 14 and a steal. Still got 5 teams left in 586, guys. Go snap them down. Go get them. Somebody go get them so we can get that break ripped. Bo Jackson off the board. Next one's live at $1. Think about the right-hand side, guys. I mean, Bo Nix doesn't even sign for Panini, but he signs for BlackTie. So you will be able to get Panini cards with Bo Nix's auto on them. Never going to be pulling Bo Nix out of a product. Not a licensed product signed anyways. Luther Burden III is off the door. Next one is live. That's what I'm saying, lady. And, like, here's the even better thing. 587 is tomorrow's break at 7:30 in the morning, but we could fill that, too. It is the same exact break as 586. The same dang thing. You know what I mean? All right, Joe Montana is off the board. Next one's live at $1. Took me entirely too long to find Joe Montana right there. All right, we got Faithful taking another. Justin Fields is off of the board. Next one's live at $1. You're just picking up the Justins, Faithful. Yeah, both Justins off the board. We are at 11 with Nate in the lead with the max bid. He's a smart man. Nate Dog taking it. We got McCarthy off the board. Next one's live at $1. Gandalf in the lead here. Starting us out. We are up at $3, folks. 4 $300 boxes here. And we're getting closer and closer to big names falling off. We haven't really seen a huge name fall off yet. We're already almost 20 spots in. All right, Scary Terry off the board. Next one's live at $1. Just a girl. How you doing? Average is still at 30 bucks, guys. So if you're under that 27 spot or 27 number at 10% off, you're doing really good. Really good. There you go, Just a Girl. We got T-Law off the board. Next one's live at a buck. We're live at $1. We got Chasing in the lead at 11. All right, Skull taking it. Dirk off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got Just a Girl in the lead for a absolute steal of 17. Average is 30. You guys are doing really good. If they let you get them low, get them low. Drake London is off the board. Next one's live at $1. Nope, Jefferson is still up there. I like Jefferson's auto too. He is like so well known for giving us Gem 10 autos. I get he's only got 2 letters in it, but he does a good job. Hey, Just a Girl. That's what I'm talking about. Bo Nix off the board. Next one is live. Yep, exactly. It was kind of cool. We went and got a couple of the dual downtown sign from last year for them. Very interesting to see how similar it is, too. Even the way that they write it is very similar. Got Skull in the lead, snagging another one at 20. We got Jonathan Taylor off the board. Next one is live at $1. We're already 20 spots in, guys, and that right-hand side of the list is looking real good. You've also got SGA up there, whom I feel should be on that list originally, on that top 18. You've got Ellie De La Cruz and Gunnar Henderson, which I also feel should be on that list. Luca off the board. Next one's live at $1. Just a Girl's in the lead at $1, everybody. Let's go. Take it while they sleep in. Lad McConkey off the board. Next one's live at $1. We are live at $1. Let's go, Skull. Oh, wow. Last second snipe. I did not see that happening. Let's go, Just a Girl. All right, Andre V off of the board. One of our newest signers in the product. Next one's live at $1. Skull in the lead with a max bid of 15. Your guys' average is still at 30. Anything under 27, you're doing very well. All right, Jamar Chase is off the board. Next one's live at $1. Up at $1. Take me to a place. Derrick Henry's off the board. Next one's up. Skull in the lead at 14 here. Smart Cookie. Faithful taking this one. Amon-Ra off the board. Next one's live at $1. And then our last auction set tonight, guys, is going to be 8 clip-ons. 8 boxes with $3,000 ceiling opportunities. Skull in the lead at 4 here, and a max bid. All right, just a girl taking it. Take me home. Justin Jefferson off the board. And your next one's live at $1. You guys, for your list to be looking like it does on the right-hand side, that's pretty significant for being this far in. We're almost halfway through, and that right-hand side of the list is looking extremely good. We got Roche in the lead at $1. Wake up. Not the time to be taking a nappy poo. We're there. The names are live. The names are naming. Skull in the lead with the max bid. Smart Cookie. We still got 5 teams left in break 586. Baker Mayfield is off of the board. Next one's live at $1. We're up, homies, people, my friends. What you mean, Sean? We're looking at $1,200 a product here, my friend. You still have people up there. I mean, Patty Mahomes charges $2,500 for an auto. What you mean? We got Ellie De La Cruz off the board for just a girl. Next one's live at $1. Got Skull in the lead at 12. Average is 29. Anything under 26, you guys are doing very well. Got Skull taking another one. Next one is live at $1. We got Josh Allen off the board. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. We live. We are now halfway through the break. Average is 28. Anything under 25, you're doing very well. Just a girl taking another one. It is kind of wild that we're averaging down. We still got our biggest name up there. We got Kyle Pitts out of here. That does sweeten up the remaining names. And your next one's live at $1. We up at $1. 4 $300 boxes sitting right here for you guys. Best value in the lead at 13. Alfred Sengun is off the board. Next one's live at a buck. Guys, that right-hand side of the list is very nice. I cannot believe we got that much. That is a very good-looking list. We got Andre Rison off the board. Next one's live at $1. Yes, a girl taking control here. All right. Hey, there we go, just a girl. Patty Mahomes off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got A-King in the lead at 13. Just a girl said, hold my drink. Keon Coleman is off the board. Next one's live at $1. A-King in control at 13 here. Average is 27. Anything under 24, you guys are doing really good. All right, Colson Loveland off the board. Next one's live at a buck. All right, Kenneth Walker off the board. Next one's live at $1. There we go. SGA is off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Sammy Sosa off the board. Next one's live at $1. Got King in the lead. Max Smith, smart cookie. Skull said nah. Dion off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, McMillan's off the board. Next one's live at $1. Down to 24 spots here, guys. These are going very fast. Actually, I think we'll go down to 15 seconds after this one, too. We got King in the lead with the max bid. Killer move, bro. All right, Gunnar Henderson is off of the board. Next one's live at $1. Dang it, I forgot to do 15 seconds. I apologize, guys. I apologize. We should fill up 586, guys. Only 5 teams left. Let's do it. If you want to rip it before the autographs, it's got to fill before we fill this. All right, we got Barry Sanders off the board, going down to 15 seconds, and we are live. Kenneth in the lead at 14. Jaden Higgins is off the board. Next one's live at $1. I would still be chasing Saquon for sure. Larry Bird, 1000%. We've got Giannis off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Rashad White off the board. Next one's live at $1. $586 is as soon as someone fills it. We got 5 teams left over there. If you guys missed your team in 586, go check out 587. It is the same exact break. Just more teams live. Myles Garrett is off of the board. Next one's live at $1. I know, lady, right? If we had more ladies in here, I bet it'd be filled. Harry Bradshaw is out of here. Next one's live at $1. Last 17 here. We got Larry Bird off the board. I like that. Guys, just a heads up. That's 586. That has 5 spots left. And right now,
oh boy,
you just hit 20% off on those last 5. Go fill them up. Let's do this. Next one's live at $1 for the autos. All right, King taking it. Hutchinson off the board. Next one's live at $1. We got King in the lead with a max bid. You guys still got Saquon out there, my friends. Drew Brees, Durant. He's a new signer. Rob Gronkowski. I mean, come on. Rerun. Next one's live at $1. 586 is 20% off for any teams that are remaining. Go fill her up. If you got in earlier, go average down with another team at 20% off. Got Jaden Reed off the board. Next one's live at $1. We're up. All right, rerun. Nothing changed. This is a rerun. Go. Reruns tend to fall nicely off the wheel, too. Even better reason to get in. Anything left in break 586 is 20% off. You guys should go get in. We're so close to filling that. All right, Jared Goff is off the board. Next one is live at $1. We're down to 4 teams. 20% off in 586. Matthew Golden off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Mike Singletary is off the board. Next one's live at $1. A King in the lead. Snagging it. Oh, rerun. Nothing changed. This is a rerun. We go, delayed taking it. We got Bucky Irving off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Drew Brees off the board. Next one's live at $1. Just a girl taking control. All right, Michael Penix off the board. Next one's live at $1. Get in where you fit in. We still have 4 teams left in 586 at 20% off, guys. How are those not going when 20% just hit? Wild. Quentin Johnston off the board. Next one is live at $1. If you guys are getting into 586 at 20% off, 587 is the same exact break. We can fill and rip that tonight if you guys want to. I probably will be getting out of here right at 2:30. Just a heads up as well. So if there's any personals that you guys want to find on BlackTie.live, feel free to grab them. Let me know if you want them ripped or shipped. And our next one's live. All right, Brock Bowers off the board. Next one's live at $1. Down to 5. Dude, Saquon and Gronkowski still up there, and Durant. I mean, it's not, you can't really go wrong here. But you can go right. You can go extra right, you know what I mean? Rob Gronkowski off the board. Next one's live at $1. Saquon off the board. Next one's live at $1. Kevin Durant off the board. Next one is live at $1. All right, Jordan Love. This is going to be for Chris Olave. Chris Olave, no questions asked. There's your team sheet. If anybody does want to do any trades, let me know. If they are accepted, I'm going to go grab that. If anything changes, I'll change it for you guys. But again, guys, 586. 4 spots left. 20% off. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll grab that team sheet. If you guys have any trades when I come back, then we'll make those changes on the team sheet and get going. Thank you guys for filling that. I appreciate you. Let's rip, my friends. S61, 4 autos coming out of these bad boys. Best of luck, everybody. Let's rip some hitties. I did pin up 587, too. If you guys want to fill that bad boy, we can rip it tonight. All right, starting out with the slab. Auto 10. 2024 top silver pack. That's pretty interesting. Ellie De La Cruz, baby, on the rookie. On the update mojo, we take that. We take that. I am the Ellie Whisperer. Going to Just a Girl. I told you I'm the Ellie Whisperer. Nice rookie year, too. We take that. You should always call that when I'm ripping because Ellie comes out literally every time I open one of these. I don't know what it is. Another slabby. PSA 19. 2023 Don Russ Optic. Jaden Reed on the wave, number to 300. That one's going to Skull with the green ink auto, 117 on their print. We take that too. I like that green ink. Next. We got a raw. Ooh, pink. Chase Brown, pink on pink rated rookie. I like that. We take that, baby. Going to Faithful. That pink is very poppy. I like that. Pink on pink is the most highly sought after of all colors in autographs that we get. It blew my mind. Still blows my mind, but they're the fastest selling cards. Pink on pink. Oh, also, guys, tomorrow's breaks are in the shop. Those are all that Topps WWE that everyone's asking about. You can get into your stuff early if you want. All right, this is going to be the hitty. This one's going to be the hitty. Auto 10. 2024 Don Russ. Baker frickin' Mayfield, baby, on the aqua. Blue on blue. Going to Skull at a 299.14 on the Perrit, baby. That's nasty. That's nasty. We take that, baby. We take that so good. All right, let's go over these hitties. We got the Chase Brown, Baker Mayfield, Ellie De La Cruz, and Jaden Reed. Alright, fill up this team sheet real quick, and then we're ripping! I don't have another one delayed. The other one that I do have that I can run is 8 clip-ons. So we're going to do that as soon as this rip's done. Unless you guys want to just fill up 587, we could rip that instead. Alright, we gotta grab your team sheet, then we're ripping. Alright, here we go.
Let's rip.
Let's rip, my people. Alright, 586. Technically the last scheduled break of the night, but we can fill up 587. Another 2 photogenic boxes, 4 clip-ons. Alright, we're going to start with the clip-ons, and we're going to move on to the hobby. Why would you be refunded for the Commanders, Ray? Did you put a refund request in? Is that what you're saying? That's wild. Because your name's on there. Oh, I see why you can't see it, though. 1 second. There you go. There's a notification on top of the Excel sheet, so it didn't have your name showing, just Commanders. But you're on there. Oh. Take this bad boy back down. All right, here we go, guys. We are looking for upgrades. This is not one. It's another freaking zebra, though. Wow. Is that second year? Yeah, second year Malik Neighbors for the Giants on the Zebra Select. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's going to Jacob. Nice hit. All right, here we go. Ooh, Origins. Bucky on-card auto for Origins and the Bucks. That's nasty. We take that. That's going to best value. Wow, these are some nasty cards, guys. I would be getting into anything clip-ons lately because the boxes have been insane. Absolutely insane. We're actually doing 8 clip-ons after this, so make sure you guys, now that I'm talking about it, make sure you're getting into the next auction break. It's going to be the last auction break of the night. All right, we got a little bit of break credit here. Going to the Ravens. Going to Bry in the amount of 25 bucks. I know, let's get an upgrade, best value. Make us an upgrade. Make it happen. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Dang it. We didn't get an upgrade. All right, we got a scope. Ooh, RJ Harvey auto out of 100. Super solid auto for the Broncos. Going to Chase. 23 out of 100 there, Chase. Nice hit. All right, now we move on to the Habby. All right, best of luck, everybody. Here we go. Ollie Gordon. Spacer. We got Ibuka on the Light It Up. Devon A-Chain out of 99.58 on the print. Going to the Dolphins. Lady. We got Cameron Dicker and Nico. All right, Jordan Watkins, Bryce Young on the scrapbook, Chris Boswell, Tank Bigsby, Chop Robinson. Deontay Thornton Jr. We got Jalen Hurts on the snapshot. Out of 10, Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. Going to Day Dilla. 5 out of 10, Ernest Jones and Patty Mahomes. Let's go! Out of 10, baby. We got Will Johnson. In motion, Mason Taylor. Herbie, Allen, Chris Rodriguez. Tyler Shutt. Saquon on the scrapbook. Calais Campbell for the Cardinals out of 125. 54 on the print. That one's going to best value. Alvin Kamara, Brian Burns. All right, Dylan Gabriel. Light it up for McCarthy. Ooh, Edgerrin Cooper for the Packers. Not numbered, but a very solid auto. Going to Eastside Grunts. Josh Downs and Patrick Ricard. All right, Ibuka. We got Abdul Carter on the game day debut. Brian Burns out of 150 for the Giants. Going to Jacob. Matt Stafford, Roma Dunze. 36 on their print for the Burns. All right, Jack Besh, Jamar Chase, Justin Fields, Keon, and Jefferson. Cam Ward. Jackson Dart, rookies in motion. Go to the Giants, going to Jacob again. Tony Pollard out of 65, 35 on the print. For the Titans, going to Derek. L'Jarius Sneed, DeMarcus Lawrence. Last pack, first box. All right, Mason Taylor. Micah Parsons on the different view. Wow, that's disgusting. Out of 10, baby. Tyler Shook auto. 3 on the print for the Saints. Going to Coach JD. That's a beaut. That's a beaut. 3 out of 10. Ah. We got Trey McBride and Mike Sanders still. All right, box number 2. Next auction break is going to be 8 clip-ons, guys. 8 boxes for a chance at a $3,000 ceiling in each and every one of them. The clip-ons have been absolutely loaded, by the way. I've been finding zebras, on-card autos, cool stuff. You're not going to want to miss out on that last break. All right, we got Mason Taylor again. Russell Wilson on the scrapbook. Mykel Williams for the Niners. Not numbered on this one. Going to Faithful. Jonnu Smith, Ladd McConkey. Ja'Cory Krosky. Rookies in motion for Mykel Williams. Out of 35, Bijan Robinson. Going to Harley Lover. 28 on the print. Devonta Smith, Jamar Chase. Tootin'. Different views for Josh Jacobs, Carl Granderson, Marvin Harrison, Tyler Biadasz. All right, next one, James Pierce. Malik Neighbors, light it up. We got Will Johnson. Out of 49, 28 on the print, going to the Cardinals, going to best value. Base. This could be running right back if you guys wanted to fill up 587 at all. Kelvin Banks. Aaron Jones. Out of 49, Matthew Golden with a solid metallic ink auto. 18 on the print going to East Side Grunts, baby. Brian Thomas Jr., Chase Brown. All right, Tyler Shuck. Spacer. Joe Namath on the snapshots. Tank Bigsby out of 125. 25 on the print for the Eagles. Going to Sean, Jared, and Jameer. Not yet, CJ. Let's see if we can't change that for you. All right, here we go. Dylan Gabriel. Rookies in motion for Abdul Carter. Drake London. Roquan. Charvarius Ward. We've got Ibuka. Tyreek Hill. Brock Purdy out of 49 for the Niners going to Faithful. 5 out of 49 on that one, Faithful. CeeDee Lamb. Cowboy. And Joe Alt. Two more packs. Ow. Jack Besh. Light it up for Patty Mahomes. Devontae Adams. Tony Pollard. Jaden Daniels. Yes, it would. There's a lot of, I like Photogenic for that. I think they have a lot of cards that have beautiful opportunities for autos. Cam Ward. Ted McMillan for the Panthers on the game day debut. We've got Kyle McCord out of 150, 134 on the print. Bucky Irving and Mike Jazeski. All right, guys, let's go over these hits. All right. We got Brock Purdy, Will Johnson, Bijan, Tony Pollard, Kyle McCord, Tank Bigsby, Brian Burns out of 150, RJ Harvey on the scope out of 100. Great credit for the Ravens, going to Brian 25. We got Bucky on card auto, Malik Neighbors on the zebra. These are what I suggest RCRs on. Matthew Golden out of 49. Tyler Shuck out of 10. Edgerrin Cooper for the Packers, not numbered. Michael Williams, not numbered. Calais Campbell. Michael Pittman Jr. out of 10, yes. And A-Chain out of 99. Fine. All right, last break here, guys. 8 clip-ons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, it's S67. All right, guys, dollar auctions here, last break. I did not see any Jordan Loves that I can recall. All right, 20-second auctions. We will move down to 15-second auctions as well. I do like this break number, S67. Actually, we'll do. All right, here we go. If you do want to rewatch the break on me, you can go over to YouTube, look up BlackTie Breaks, VOD for video of day. You'll see us live right now, and you can back up and rewatch the entire thing if you need. All right, guys, first one is live at $1. We are live at about 8 clip-ons. These are $69 boxes a piece, and they all have a chance to hit a $3,000 ceiling. That is what we're really chasing here. Make sure you get in. This is the last one. And these clip-ons have been hitting. I gotta say, they have really been hitting. All right, we got the Jets off the board, first and foremost. Next one is live at $1. Best value in with the steal. Chargers off the board. Next one's live at $1. We're gonna move quick here, guys. This is the last break of the night. If you want in, get in. Each one of these boxes are $69 a piece. Panthers off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, we got the Rams off the board. Next one's live at $1. Hey. Jasmine in the lead at 19. Seahawks off the board. Next one's live at $1. Best value in the lead. Hey, 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 hey. Eagles off the board. Next one's live at $1. Jasmine in the lead is 16 and a steal. Niners are off the board. Next one's live at $1. There we go. Browns off the board. Next one's live in about. Raiders are off the board. Next one's live at $1. Up at 10. Giants off the board. We're seeing big names go back to back here, guys. Pay attention. Giants, Raiders, and Browns all just fell off the board. Next one's live at $1. Your average is 25. Anything under 25, you're killing it. We're up. All right, Titans off the board. Next one's live at $1. Broncos off the board. Next one's live at $1. Bills are off the board. Next one's live at $1. We're up at $1, everybody. 8 boxes that have a potential of hitting a $3,000 ceiling. Cardinals off the board. Next one's live at $1. Almost at the halfway mark here. Jags off the board. Next one's live at $1. We're at $3, folks. Each one of these boxes are $69, and they have a $3,000 ceiling that we can reach up to. Best value getting in for a steal. Saints off the board. Next one's live at $1. Timothy taking it. Cowboys off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Steelers are off the board. Next one's live at $1. We'll go down to 15 seconds after this, too. Scott in the lead at 9. Got Chiefs off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Packers off the board. Next one's live at $1. Vikings off the board. Next one's live at $1. Bucks off the board. Next one's live at $1. Last 10. Colts off the board. Next one's live. All right, Bears are off the board. Next one's live. All right, Bengals are off the board. Next one's live. They probably know that these clip-ons have been eating, bro. They've been extra well. Dolphins off the board. Next one's live at $1. Last 6. If you want in, this is your time. Commanders off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Ravens off the board. Next one's live at $1. All right, Lions off the board. Next one's live at $1. Texans off the board. Next one's live. Patriots or Falcons here? Right, best value? That would be the best. Falcons off the board. Next one's live at $1. This is for the Patriots. That would be sick. Upgrade into upgrade. Climb that ladder. Here's your team sheet. let's do this, guys. Again, tomorrow's breaks are already up in the shop. If you want to get in for tomorrow early, you guys can do that. But we are out of here after this unless 587 fills up pretty quick. Let's go. Let's rip my people. Break S67, last auction break of the night. My name is Sarah Rose, and I'm here to rip you hitties. Let's do this. We're looking for upgrades, folks. All right, starting us out. Red Shimmer for Jalen Coker and the Panthers. Number to 49, 47 on the print, going to best value. You never see again, no matter what you do. All right, here we go. Gem 10. 2024 Prism. Hey, Lad McConkey on the rookie variation. That is sick. That is sick. Also going to best value. Let's get an upgrade. Not this one. Scope. Oh, Archie Manning on the auto out of 100. 5 on the print. That's disgusting. Going to best value again. Bless me. Dude, that's a wild best value. All right, here we go. Dang it, not an upgrade. Green. Oh, Jackson Dart. On the green hyper. That's disgusting. Going to the Giants. Tick Newtok York. Again, no matter what you do. Carson Swessinger, holy cow. Out of 8, 2 on the print. Robert, holy smokes. That's disgusting. Really, Don? I love these things. I love them. And they're super loaded right now. These are excellent cards to be in here. Definitely be paying attention to those clip-ons lately, guys. A zebra. For Jared Goff and the Lions. Going to Jeremy. Come on, give us an upgrade here. I know, right? Best value? Do it! Nope. National Treasures. Wow, Ricky P. National Treasures. 71 out of 99 on the signatures. Going to the Niners. Yahtzee. I mean, shoot, these cards are banging. These are bangers. All right. Last box mojo, last chance. It's a slab. Gem 10, 2024 finest. Xavier Worthy on the rookie finest auto. Solid auto, too. Not numbered on that one. Going to the Chiefs. Going to Scott. Scotty! Alright, guys, let's go over these hits. If you want to do RCRs on anything, let me know quickly, because I'm probably going to get out of here. Well, I am getting out of here. I got to get home and lay down. I'm not feeling well. We got Jackson Dart. Dude, what a banger. 8 boxes this was. Jalen Coker. Carson Schwarzenegger out of 8. Archie Manning out of 100. Jared Goff. Ricky P. Xavier Worthy. And Lad McConkey. Is there any questions that anybody has or anything I can help out with before I get out of here? Dude, just a heads up. Just a heads up. See that price tag on the back? Best value. It's number 200. Alright, guys, I appreciate you. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you this weekend. I'm going to be off tomorrow, and then I've got Thursday and Friday. I will be over on the card shop if you guys want to come see me during the evenings. And then I will be here on the weekend during the mids. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had a great night. I did, and I will see you soon.